She does throw a little bit of a hissy fit. She is, has her own personality, and soon we'll hopefully get to see her coming out here. But I do want to let everybody know about the conservation efforts that we do have here at the El Paso Zoo. If any of you do want to do something for conservation, whether it's here locally or out on the planet, we ask you to round up, which means you leave your change here at the zoo, at the gift shop, or the cafes, and we will take care of the rest. So here she is. This is Ginger, and Ginger is a mini pig. And so often people hear mini pig and they think this is a mini pig, something that small. Yeah, when they're babies, they're that small, but they do gain a lot of weight. And they can go anywhere from 50 to even up to 200 pounds. Actually, anything that is less than 350 pounds is considered a mini pig. So she is starting to gain some weight, but she still can gain more. And she loves to eat, as you can see. Give her station here. We are working with her right now to get her to condition for us. And that means that we do teach her behaviors that makes it easier for our keeper staff and our vet staff to examine her. She also has to get used for injections, so we do have to practice that as well. Giving her a poke on the backside to prepare her for anything, injections or blood draws. That's really important for our animals. Also, to let us touch her, as you can see me doing here. She will let us touch her, and that is also a way that we can examine her. Now, Ginger has a really special story, and why we have her here at the zoo. Well, I did hear Rebecca talking about responsible pet ownership, doing your homework, and this is part of that story too. Ginger was somebody's pet, and that family decided to grow. They wanted to have more children, and so they had to get rid of Ginger. And that is something where we always tell everybody, if you have future plans, we're not telling you to not have more children, but we're telling you to know what you're taking into your home. Because luckily, we were able to bring Ginger into our house and into our zoo family here and give her a good home. But not all animals are lucky. And sometimes there are even no one who will take these animals that are now unwanted. And so Ginger, we're so glad that she's with us. She's a lot of fun, but that is why we ask everybody, do your homework. Know what it is that you're getting into. If you think it's going to be too much of a financial responsibility, don't get one. They cost money, they eat a lot, they grow, they poop, they do all of those things. Now, I always like to talk about pig poop. Why? Because pigs are actually pretty clean animals. Often when people say, you're such a pig, well, I say, if somebody says that to you because you're being messy, they're actually calling you the wrong name, because pigs don't poop all over the place. They have designated areas. She actually has litter boxes. Sometimes she misses. She'll poop outside the litter box, but she will go in the corners where her litter boxes are at. And even on exhibit, we've had pigs here at the zoo that are in an exhibit animal. Those pigs also have their designated locations to use the restroom. So they're actually pretty clean animals. They're also extremely smart. Any dog lovers in the audience? You think your dogs are smart? All of your cats are smarter. But guess what? These are smarter than your dogs. They're considered one of the smartest animals, and she is. They learn a lot of different things, and they also know what they want. Ginger is a perfect example of that. She really knows what she wants when she wants it. If she doesn't have her way, she does throw temper tantrums sometimes, and she's quite funny when she does that. She also likes to sneak up behind me when I'm preparing diet for other animals. I work with birds of prey, and so I prepare mice and rats and other goodies for those birds. And Ginger always wants some of that. And while that's on your diet, you can't have it. But she will throw a temper tantrum anytime I'm preparing a raft or diet. So she does have the run of the building back here. Right behind us is our education animal holding, our wildlife theater holding, and she has a whole building all to herself. So she is one of the most spoiled animals that we have here at this. You know, Ginger? One of the more spoiled animals here, and rightfully so. I think she's really earned a place in our hearts, and we're so